Welcome back to CBS This Morning. The family of a soldier who vanished from Fort Hood in Texas more than 2 months ago is demanding answers. 20-year-old Private First Class Vanessa Guillen was last seen in April. The Army's Criminal Investigation Command is looking into her disappearance. Army investigators say they suspect foul play. In recent weeks, protesters have gathered at Fort Hood and in Guillen's hometown of Killeen to rally behind her family. Mireya Villarreal spoke with the family's attorney. Mireya, does the family trust that the Army is actually looking out for them in this?
Well, good morning, Anthony. Right now, the family feels Fort Hood officials are not doing enough to find Vanessa Guillen. They do not trust Army investigators, and they're actually asking congressional lawmakers to step in and put the FBI or another federal agency in charge. They are headed to Washington, D.C. as we speak, and they want to meet with members of Congress about this case.
They're not here to help us find Vanessa. They're here to hoard that information because they don't want us knowing what's happened.
Guillen family attorney Natalie Kawan is demanding the Army release more information about Private First Class Vanessa Guillen's disappearance.
You believe that the base is withholding information from the Guillen family?
They're covering up for each other.
Guillen was last seen on April 22nd wearing a black T-shirt and purple workout pants. Her car keys, wallet, and ID were found in the armory room on base where she was working that morning. But her phone is missing. Guillen's family believes someone Vanessa knew is responsible.
Was Vanessa having problems within her unit?
Well, we understand that she was sexually harassed by a couple of her superiors at 2 different occasions that she reported to her family and her friends and her colleagues at work.
Lupe Guillen is her sister.
She was being sexually harassed on base, which is unacceptable because she was supposed to be safe while working and protecting the country we live in.
Fort Hood has launched an investigation into the allegations that Guillen was sexually harassed. So far, Army investigators say they have no credible reports that Vanessa Guillen was sexually assaulted. Since Guillen went missing, volunteers in the FBI are assisting Army investigators. They have scoured fields and a river near the base. Army investigators say they are doing everything in their power to find her.
We won't stop this effort until we're successful. And with your help, we can be successful sooner.
Their own people are investigating their own people, basically. And that creates an inherent conflict of interest.
Domingo Garcia is the national president of LULAC, the League of United Latin American Citizens. The Guillen family reached out to the organization for help.
And the Army could not give any answers to the family 30 days after her disappearance. And we decided we need to start putting pressure to find out what happened to Vanessa.
In a recent press conference, Vanessa's mother, Gloria Guillen, gave an emotional plea for justice for her daughter, who wanted to join the Army since she was 10 years old. If she comes up dead, close this base, she said. Guillen is the second soldier to go missing at Fort Hood in recent months. Gregory Weddle Morales disappeared last August. His remains were found 11 days ago. The Army is still investigating, but foul play is suspected.
There's eyes and ears everywhere on a base. So whatever is going on in that base needs to be investigated. We need to find out because nobody's safe on that base. Nobody's safe right now in the military.
Vanessa Guillen's story has launched a social media movement with people using the hashtag I am Vanessa or I am Vanessa Guillen. Hundreds of service members have posted their own stories of sexual assault or sexual harassment online. I have spoken with several of them. Last fiscal year, there was a 3% rise in the number of sexual assault cases reported throughout the entire military. Gail.
Oh, Mireya, that story is so disturbing. I hope it won't take long for the family to get answers. Seems like authorities have a lot of clues to work with, do they?
Right now it sounds like they are ramping up their investigation. So the family is hopeful, but they also, that hope is tempered right now because it's taken so long to get to this point. They do believe social media and just a lot of activism has really played a part in trying to get this thing moving.
A very upsetting story. Thank you very much, Mireya.